Hello miners and crafters and welcome to episode 25 on the Bowcraft server. I'm Bogan Brump and have I got some exciting things in store for you. I've been busy off stream, as you can sneaky peek down the bottom, and let me explain what I've done so far. So this is what I've planned. The top is sort of like a field. There's going to be like a barn in here with some cows, like a sheep pen. Maybe I can make like some mud, stuff like that. Have like a chicken coop or something like that here as well. Maybe even get some horses. So seems they don't spawn naturally in the end. We have to go and get some in boats. So that's one thing that I've also got to do. Another thing I've got to do is in this episode is get a zombie down. Maybe a couple of zombies, few if I can. So this is how I whoosh down. Got trapdoors on the end. And this is what I've done so far. I've finished off the tops, finished off these birch trapdoors, and this is how I'm going to get up and down from here. See, I've still got the villages in there that I'm going to eventually move up when I start making the trading hall. I whoosh up here. That's how I get up. Now around the edges I decided the dark oak stairs look pretty good with some stripped dark oak logs around. And I've just put the oak trapdoors to sort of give it some sort of texture. I think these dark oak logs look really cool on the sides with the cobblestone wall. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do after this. Probably build it out a little bit and sort of then build it over and probably use some sort of glass, maybe magenta glass, and start making sort of like the round platform sort of for the station. I'm also going to make a cobblestone generator up here in this episode. One other thing we need to work on up here is this lighting. Now Endermen spawn up here without these torches, so I think I could probably get away with probably putting some lighting on there and maybe some lighting on there. So we'll see. Maybe I can make something, some sort of center stand, I don't know, memorial statue, I don't know, some sort of feature in the middle, and then sort of like bring it out, have sort of some sort of edge lighting or something. I don't know. We'll see how the buildings turn out and stuff like that first. So first things first, I'm going to get these mobs. So after I get these cows, pigs, maybe chickens, we got enough eggs, so the chickens are going to be easy. But the cows and the pigs and maybe a couple of zombies, hopefully. I'll have to use the mine carts. And then I will see you when I've done that. So here I am in the nether. I managed to get two of a lot of animals. It kind of looks like Noah's Ark. So I thought this was absolutely hilarious and I had to catch this. So there we go, 2 pigs, 2 cows, 2 sheep. It was a bit of a struggle, but we got them there eventually, got them through the nether portal. I used the same nether portal that I used for the villages. So yes, and thank you to Queenie for giving me some from her starter home. She started on a mega base now, so she has no use for her normal starter home and donated some couple of animals, few animals. So I am going to get these to the end, starting with this pig, and I will see you after that's done. And here we are, miners and crafters. I have got those mobs into the end after much frustration. So I've bred a couple up so that we've got some extra, some babies. What I'm going to do now is I plan on making a cobblestone generator. So this is going to be about 14 wide. So I'll count them. I think the middle is going to be about here. So it's just going to sort of make cobblestone. Going to have pistons to push it along, and just basically make a floor of cobblestone so I can just mine it up, and it'll basically automatically be generated. So I will do a time lapse, jump into the replay mod, and show you how I plan on doing that. So here we are, miners and crafters. First of all, we're going to make sort of like a cross pattern so we can put some lava in there. Next, we're going to make a pattern sort of like this. So leave 2 blocks in the middle so we can put a water block on the bottom one, and the other one we're going to have to make sure it's 1 block deep, because the water has to be flowing straight down. We don't want it to flow when we remove that block, otherwise it's going to turn our lava into obsidian. We'll chuck that water there. Now we're going to put a redstone block right next to the block in front of our lava. Then we're going to grab our sticky piston and put one right next to it facing straight into the redstone block. Then we're going to place our pistons. I use 9. I found 9's, it won't get to push limit now. Next we have to grab our redstone, put redstone all the way back, round the side, come out a couple, so when it goes over there's going to be some sort of redstone signal, but I found a redstone torch triggers the piston underneath at the melon and pumpkin farm, so that's not really going to work. I chose to try moving it over because, as you can see, once I do that it all goes out, so I needed an actual block down the bottom. So what I've done here is just chuck some repeaters out, put in a timer so that it goes first, sends a signal out, and then another signal basically straight after to retrieve the redstone block. See, as you can see, the water has to flow down, otherwise it's going to flow out and wreck all that redstone. So I've put an observer instead of the torch to observe when that's coming. So what we need is a stabilizer. First I tried it with a comparator, found that didn't work really well even on subtract mode. So time for the next plan, just a repeater coming out right there, a repeater coming out, a repeater going into that repeater on 4 ticks. I had to play around with it a little bit, adjust it, maybe put it on 2 ticks, 3 ticks. On the server there's a little bit of lag, so sometimes you got to play around with the timings on the repeaters, and that's how it worked. So we're back, miners and crafters. I have made that cobblestone generator. Let's go have a look. I've put some stone walls up, not stone walls, stone bricks. I've grabbed all that cobblestone, smelted it up. Speaking of smelters, I made sort of like a mini smelter array over here. I just have to put the chests onto there. So what I plan on doing is when I jump up here, you can see at the back I've got hoppers. They lead into the back, which will lead fuel in. At the moment I'm using blaze rods, but maybe we can get a bamboo farm happening. We'll see, because I still need that light source. Maybe I can AFK for heaps of sea lanterns, make another section and have it all just sea lanterns or something like that. We'll figure it out. So I got a fair bit of cobblestone now. We have over here a fair bit of stone, not in there, down there. In our storage we have a fair bit of stone, so we can do what we want. I'm beginning to sort of make pens for these animals, so I thought over here maybe we can have like a wheat field, maybe like a pumpkin patch and a melon patch, sort of like make this sort of like farming area, if you know what I mean. Anyway, so we've also got to light this up. So these aren't bottom slabs, these are top slabs, and they need to be lit up because we've got pesky endermen. Of course, I also have to go through, make sure that inside these pens are all lit up so the pesky endermen don't spawn in there. And I don't accidentally look at one, die, and then have to come all the way back and grab my tombstone. So, thank you all so much for watching. That is the end of this episode. I'm going to get to building on that, and we can check that out next episode or on my streams. Link in the description, socials in the description. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you like the video. Like it, share it, leave a comment with your feedback. Until next time, have fun mining, crafting and exploring. Bye bye.